Right, do you love money? Because I certainly do. Now you see that motherfucker over there? We're going to be killing those cunts. Now I quickly want to say I'm doing a 300 million coin giveaway at 1000 subs, so do subscribe down below, it really helps. And make sure you like the video. Now to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is join the Discord. I hope to see you there. Now I did briefly cover this money making method in my last video, however I thought I'd go more in depth just so you guys can grasp it a bit easier. That is what she said! That is what she said! Okay, so I just want to go over a few things before I do get into the video. Starfall never tends to stay the same price. When I recorded the footage that you're about to watch, it was around 1,600 coins, and at the moment it is around about the same. You could potentially get a bit more now because it's gone up by about 150. So it's certainly not bad, and I certainly think it is still a money method that you should go ahead and use. However, just keep this in mind, it is a lot better around Derpy and you can get significantly more money. Okay, so the first setup is cheap as shit, costing only 2.2 mil. What you're going to want is a Glaciite armor set, reforged to Wise, as well as an Aurora staff. Alright, so what you want to do is when you're in the Dwarven Mines, you want to turn around and you're just going to run up here, or just teleport, and head down here. Now hopefully no one's here, because I'm going to go ahead and just do 20 minutes of this, or half an hour of this, and I'm going to go ahead and do some calculations for you guys, but you're just going to kill these treasure hoarders. Okay, so I've been doing that now for around, 30 minutes. I wanted to make sure that I got more conclusive evidence this time. Now here's the big one. The big one's going to be Starfall. We actually, I think, have way too much, so let's go ahead and put that in there. So we've got a full inventory of Starfall. If I was to sell all of this, I would get 3 mil, or potentially 3.3 million. So overall, I made 6.6 mil in 1 hour. This is the equivalent of around about 2,000 Starfall. Now, if we actually turn our Starfall into power crystals, we can bump that up to 9.4 mil an hour, which is still really good. I'll have him in the video. We'll have him in the video. For this setup, you can either use Young Dragon or Wise Dragon, and you can also use a Frozen Scythe or a Glacial Scythe. The only thing that I will point out is that depending on what setup you use, your damage will differ. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and run half an hour of this, and I'm just going to see how much money I can actually make. So, I mean, enough said. Okay, so this setup made me around about 8 million per hour. However, when I did convert them into crystals, it made me 11.5 mil per hour. When converting Starfall into power crystals, you usually made anywhere between 43 and 46% more money. So I definitely recommend doing that. But overall, using this, I only got 2,335 Starfall. So the overall question is this a good money making method? My answer is yes. It is a very good money making method. I think that if you do this early game or even mid game, you will be making a lot of money. However, stick to using an Aurora staff. If you want to use Young Dragon as well, by all means go ahead. However, there wasn't really that big of a money difference between the two, and I think it was mainly influenced by the market price more than anything. Now, if you can afford to buy a Frozen Scythe and you want to get it just to get the extra couple mil per hour, go ahead and do it. However, I don't feel like it's fully worth it, especially if this is your money method. If you're doing this money method, right, I don't think getting a Frozen Scythe is a good idea. But overall, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to test out 2 different ways that you could farm these and provide a slightly better setup for you guys, which can get you just a bit extra money. Whilst the Glacial Scythe does work, you've got to make sure that you have the mana to be able to use it. That was the main problem that I found myself having. But otherwise, if there's any other information you want, go ahead and ask down in the comments, as I've done all the maths and I've got all the numbers right next to me. But otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the video. Something a bit the same. It's not really new. And just let me know down below, is there any other money methods you want me to try out and test? I will do those. But other than that, I will see you in the next video. Have a great night, day, morning. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you.